What's up, everybody? My name is The Black, the Professor, of Women Wrestling. Welcome to my review of WoW Women Wrestling Season 4, Episode 14, right here on the PW of the Zone. Now, I wanted to upload this video sooner. I don't normally upload WoW reviews on the weekends, but life has been crazy to the point that I just don't know what to do. I don't know where I am mentally, not physically, but mentally I just like it's been crazy over here. But I'm here now, here to talk about what happened last weekend. The trio tag team match, tag time match involving a new WoW superhero, and what happened in the supposed tag time match that might cause a ruffle in a certain WoW tag team. All that and more in my review of WoW Women Wrestling Season 4, Episode 14. Let's talk about it. First matchup of the episode, we have a trios match. We got the Alliance, the Brat Pack, and the Exterminator, Sylvia Sanchez, alongside Armor Gambino and the Muscle Wayne that way, and they take on the Mighty Mice and Keta was. And the matchup was a good way to start. So you got Keta was start off with Beaker with them. Keta was just showing off how she still got it in 10 plus years in WoW, and she has not lost a beat. Just like the whole trio of her and the My Mites had not lost a beat since they last team up back in Season 3. But yeah, Keta was hitting a kick combination to Beaker with them, and later on hitting the tilt-a-whirl head scissors. And you had later on the matchup, you had Keta was assisting Sugar with her corner, and Sugar Spice come in and hit the double was Leslie to G Johnny. At one point in the matchup, you had Spice use her ring awareness to take out the Alliance, because while she had G Johnny in the middle of the ring, you have Beaker with them trying to distract her, trying to take her out, but Spice takes her out with a baseball slide drop kick, and then she hits G Johnny with a couple of knees in the face. She does the same thing to Wade Away, hit her with a baseball slide drop kick, and she hits her with a hair pull takedown. Like that was really smart from Spice. Like she getting that ring awareness, she locking in, and she getting better out there. But after Sylvia Sanchez gets tagged in, all hell breaks loose, and everything goes south for the Mighty Mice and the Keta was, because Sylvia Sanchez comes in and she's just she out there make a name for herself, and she did just that, and it was all Alliance at this point, because when Sugar gets tagged in, they start isolating Sugar, trying to avoid her again. Her partner's tagging the matchup, and it's just like, oh, this is not good way to start yourself if you are the Mighty Mice, because you had it going in the first minutes of the matchup, but now things are going south because the Alliance are now cooking. But Spice finds a way to fight back, and she counters a move in the corner from Johnny, and out of nowhere she hits a top rope disaster kick to Johnny. And night on commentary, and this guy, I don't know why he good. He's not that bad on commentary, but at the same time, there's stuff he says on commentary that annoys the hell out of me. And it's not no different in this episode, because he does it a couple times in this episode where he says, "Oh, a version of this move or the variation of that move," and like just call the name of the moves. Like, yes, this is a version of the insecurity, but it also had a name. It's the disaster kick. Koyo does the move all the time. Like, say the name of the move. So Spike gets hot tag, and for last like minutes of the matchup, there's like just miscommunication, because you have Spike coming in getting hot tags. She going for like a spring neck breaker or like unpure. I don't know what she was going for, but it's just like that ended up being bossy. She trying to go for the springboard arm drag to both members of the Brat Pack, but that ended up being bossy. Armor Gambino missed her cue to distract the referee, which, by the way, referee in the matchup is JC, who would also make her WoW debut alongside another WoW superior we're going to talk about later in the review. She is known for refereeing matches in the California area, mainly in the Team Pros. So that's how I know him from. I watched some matches involving Simone, aka Prince Ozzy, and she's been like refereeing matches over there. And I was shocked to see in WoW as referee. And I think she's cute, and it also has a lot of charisma. She's very charismatic, and she she animated, but she's not like over animated to the point that it's like annoying. She actually is fun to watch. But I'm gonna be distracted referee, and I don't know who missed their cue or who was early, who was too late. I don't know, but Spice does hit the double arm drag to the backpack. Then I'm gonna give distracted referee again. That's when the way takes out attacks Spice while the referee not looking, and Sylvia Sanchez takes out both Sugar and Keta, and Spice gets her face kicked in by Sylvia Sanchez as Sanchez has a nasty pump kick to Spice. 1, 2, 3, and the Alliance, the Exterminator, and the Brat Pack get the win. And of course, after the matchup, Gabino cut a promo that was pretty basic. She says, "Oh, looks like our Spice got in our dish and we got served up all night long," and saying that the Lions, the new Lions, had a wife and I'm the boss. Yeah, okay, pal. Pretty basic promo for her, but I am liking the addition of Sylvia Sanchez being part of the Alliance. This matchup was basically her making a statement, making a name for herself in the group, and I think she succeeded. And look forward to seeing more of her with the Alliance throughout season 4, and hopefully we see the Alliance challenge for the trio titles or the tag titles, or have a win their way challenge for the world title. Either way, this group needs to have contention of some championships. I don't care what kind of championships. They need to be top contenders to taking any championship in WoW at this point, because they look like a strong force. And along with the Fab Four, of course, like it only a matter of time until we see the Fab Four and the Alliance cross paths. And I don't know about you, but I would love a matchup between Randall Way and Petty Pink down the road. The same. Next matchup, we were supposed to have a Wild War Tag Championship match between Miami Heat defending against the Dojo Defenders. But for some freaking reason, Karen Kai was nowhere to be found. Terra Strikes was calling her, texting her, trying to figure out where the hell she been, why is she not there with Terra Strikes before a big championship match. Like, why would she even do that to tag your partner? Meanwhile, Ashley Blaze trying to see if she can help out Terra Strikes, see what she can do to help her out, or she could replace Karen Kai in the tag title match, because I know she knows how important this matchup is for Terra Strikes, and she's just the Terra Strikes, of course, is just panicking, doesn't know what to do. She doesn't really feel like having anyone help her out at this point, because she's just a nervous wreck, rightfully so, because her partner's nowhere to be found, and they got it. Their match is next. Dave Mary Jones is doing the ring introductions for this matchup, and Terra Strikes comes out there by herself, no Karen Kai in sight, and McLean grabs the microphone saying, "Hey, where is Karen Kai? Like, we can't have a title match without her." And Terra Strikes says, they would just give her about 45 minutes. And that right there made me a fan of Terra Strikes. I did not expect a Friday reference on Wild Women Wrestling.
Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 45 minutes.
So Terra trying to convince David to give her more time to have Karen Kai come out here for the title match. But before that happens, here comes Miami Street Heat alongside Lone Star. And Lone Star smiling from ear to ear, because he knows the deal. Because since Karen Kai is MIA, it's not going to be no title match tonight. So he grabbed the microphone saying that, she basically just had McLean repeat what he said to Terra Strikes. And she said, so that means that the Dojo defenders had to forfeit, and my girls had a night off. Cool, let's go. But they were like, nah, pump the brakes. We not have no forfeit. We gotta have a matchup between one member of the Dojo defenders, Terrence Strikes, and one Carlson twin. So, Lone Star, you get to pick which twin to go face Terrence Strikes right now. And Lone Star didn't want to do it at first, but she's like, you know what? Since I don't want to disappoint the fans, Lindsay gotta step up to the plate. So the semi-main event, it could be Terror Strikes versus Leslie Lindsay. And I did not expect to see Lindsay grabs this episode, but here we are. And it is basically by default, the first thing of the match in Lindsay's wild career or career in general. Because yeah, she fought her sister Lori in season 3, but it was not no she actually would taking it easy on her sister. In this matchup, she going against someone completely different, and she's like, you know, f you, I gotta try to just kick your ass, and that's what you try to do here in this matchup against Terry Strikes. And I gotta say, it was a pretty good matchup. It was pretty good showing from Lindsay. For someone that only does tag team matches, he did really good in my opinion. And of course, Terrence Strikes, he has history of doing singles matches. He's not no spring chicken. She was known for single wrestler for most of her career. You know, outside WoW as Tweeland. So she not bad. She never been bad, except for a couple of mishaps in WoW. But beside the point, she's not that bad. She's not terrible. But the matchup was pretty good to say the least from both ladies. At one point in the matchup, we had Lindsay hitting the Oklahoma Stampede onto Terrence Strikes that only got 2 count. So it was like it's all Lindsay in this matchup. Basically a 3-on-1 hand kind of match. Cause you have Lana, you got Lori out there distracting Terrence Strikes. At one point you had Terrence Strikes going after Lindsay, but Lori blocking away and had time for Lindsay to walk around the ring and take out Terrence Strikes from behind. But Terrence Strikes find a way to come back in the matchup. You have her do her comeback, forearm in the corner, a little kick in the corner, and also a psycho knee. Caesar Brian Danielson. They only got 2 count. Terry tried to liken the Fujimura armbar to Lindsay, but Lori and Lana on the outside trying to distract Terrence Strikes, and Lindsay gets out of it and pins Terrence Strikes with a crucial pin, with Terry gets out of it. And Lindsay catches Terrence Strikes with a clothesline, but literally a toe slam attempt. I don't know how you confuse this with a toe slam, but whatever. She catches Tara with a toe slam. Tara tried to counter it, but Lindsay grabbed a hold of her and hits a German suplex, which Tara tries to catch out of too. Then to close the most of the matchup, you have Lori on that apron, grab a hold of Tara Strikes, which I don't know why that was not a DQ because the referee was right there, but whatever. Lindsay charges at Tara Strikes. Terrence Strikes moved out of the way. Lindsay added in his Lori. Terrence Strikes rolls up Lindsay with a small package. 1, 2, 3, and Terrence Strikes get the upset and pin one half of the Wild World Tag Champions, Lindsay. And there's no time to celebrate because right after the matchup, Lori and Lana come in and start jumping Terrence Strikes, and Lindsay joins in a while after she recovers for her loss. And 3-on-1 assault after the matchup. But out comes not Terry Kai. Instead, it's Ashley Blaze making a save for Terrence Strikes. And at least she's a real friend. And she got out there making a save for her. She grabbed the microphone, basically just praising and congratulating Terrence Strikes by pitting Lindsay. And she basically says, "Game on," because she ready for any fight with the Miami Heat. And shout out to Ashley Blaze because he knew that Terrence Strikes was in trouble. She happened to sister out, and yeah, good for her. And congratulations to Terrence Strikes getting the upset victory over Terrence Strikes over Lindsay. And imagine if Karen Kai was there, we could have had new tag champions, but no, she had to go be MIA. So after the match up, we go backstage and we see Terror Strikes feeling infested a beatdown from Maestro Heat and Lon Star, but actually Blaze right there to help her out. And Terror Strikes thanks actually Blaze for have her back out there, and actually says, "Hey, I was gonna sit back here and let them beat you up like that, but look at the bright side. You pinned one half of the Wild World Tag Team Champions, so that's just something to be happy about." And they just celebrating and they happy as hell, but that smile ended up being turned upside down real quick because look what shows up after the match. It happened to be Karen Kai alongside Sandy Sword for some reason. And Terror Strikes, rightfully so, is pissed the hell off. And she's like, where were you, huh? Where the hell were you? And Karen's like, well, where me where I was? I was getting coffee with Sandy, but I'm ready for a title match now. Let's go. And Terror's like, you missed the match. You missed it. It's already over. Done over with. Sandy Sword said, like, she hands the coffee to Karen Kai, like, I can't miss my match because he's in the main event against top tier. And actually says, yeah, like you missed your match, Kara. And Kara tried to play victim and says, I can't have a match about me. And or as he plays and Derek tries to look at her like, really? And like, why does he think that coffee with your other best friend is more important than a title match with your tag team partner? Like, I don't get it. And I'm curious to see what happens next with this whole situation between Karen Kai and Terrence Rex. Like, if this happens again, I think Terrence Rex is gonna be really pissed off, and I'm all for it because she's had every right to be upset, having her best friend, her tag team partner, leave her high and dry, just so she can have coffee with Sandy Sore. Like, give me a break. And Sandy Sore, it got to be the main event. Team up with Kalaki and the new wild superhero, which we gotta talk about a little bit, against top tier in trios title match. So she gets to have her title match with two other wild superheroes, but Karen Kai figure, oh, my title match not that important. We can get coffee. What the hell? Before the main event, we get a video package of one of our newest superheroes that could be part of the main event. That being Destiny Diesel. And Destiny Diesel is from San Diego, California. And she talked about how growing up, she had a history of playing contact sports like dodgeball, rugby, soccer, I believe. She had a knack for playing contact sports. So her being part of WoW as a wrestler is actually a good fit for her. Also, she mentioned that she's been mentored and trained by Kalaki, the Iron Girl, and that gonna be, I think that gonna be like a tag team going forward after this trios match. So look forward to that. I mean, I mean, there's anyone that could be a good mentor, like a trainer for anyone in WoW that's coming up. It's Kalaki because he had that 20 plus year history. I like everything about this vignette. I like everything about the introduction of Miss Diesel until the end, because there's a line in this vignette to close out the video that she said that made it cringe. She said that, I can see it now. Me, Kalaki, and Sandy Sore as trio champions is a dream, but maybe it's destiny. Get out! I'll tell you right now, if WoW made her say this line, then this was cringe as hell. I mean, like, be honest. This was cringe as hell. If WoW made her say this line to close out the promo. But if Destiny Diesel herself, I thought about saying this in the end to be cute and catchy and all that, then I'm all for it. I'm not crapping on her. I'm not gonna crap on her for saying that line if she wanted to say that line. But if WoW McLean wanted her to say the line, then I blame it all. I put all the blame on WoW. Plain and simple. Like, it's one thing to quote a movie and a TV show like Terror Strikes did on this episode, but to have her make her say a line that basically like commemorates her name, Destiny Diesel. Like, you know, her name Destiny Diesel. She said it would be Destiny to be champion. Like, no, don't do that. Yeah, but why make her say that is cringe. But if Destiny Diesel thought about saying this to be catchy and cute, then cool. But I'm not giving any credit to WoW if they married his line. It would be cringe if they did that. So yeah. And now time for the main event. Top tier defending their WoW Trio Tag Championships against Sanchez, Kalaki, and Destiny Diesel. And I gotta say, it was a good matchup, a good main event, good title defense from top tier. Um, this matchup was basically like the first like 3 minutes were winning in the entrances and winning in the distance, and that's one of the main reasons why that the video on YouTube is like 11 minutes long. But matchup was okay. Um, Destiny Diesel did well in her debut match. She didn't do much because it was a trio match, and she in trio matches like tag team matches, you don't really have much to do in those kind of matches. So when she was in the ring, she did good. I had no complaints about her ability in the ring. She know exactly what she had to do. She was a powerhouse, and she got the hot tag. Later in the matchup after Kalaki was isolated 3-on-1 against top tier, but Kalaki did her thing too. She did her unique Gutwrench power slam to Coach Abelli, later on hitting the Rough Rider, aka the Radio Silence chase of Matt Cardona to Glory Glare. And Sayasor, she did well too. You know, she ended up mess up her the winner's title plans. She had her title match in this matchup with Glocky and Destiny Diesel. She did her thing. She hit the rest of the stroke. It was literally the Skull Quest finale. Again, Naito get it together. But everyone did well in this matchup. Top tier continued to continue their dominance as trio champions. Um, but I gotta admit, they did really good. I have no complaints about top tier. They did well as a team. They have gotten better as a trio. I will say that. But I'm not calling them the greatest wrestling team of all time because they're not it. Especially when the Fab Four are literally right there. Like I gotta continue to point out the fact that the true greatest team in WoW is right there with the Fab Four, while you guys are pretending to be a great team. Like I don't know, the Kansas City Chiefs. But anyway, top tier did that thing here. I really like the close the moments of the matchup where you have Destiny Diesel coming in hot tag, taking out all 3 members of top tier. They seem to go for a spear in the corner to King Quest, but top tier moved King Quest out of the way, which means Destiny Diesel hit none of a post. But at one point you had Destiny Diesel, no, Saint Sword attacking Destiny Diesel with a blind tag. But while that was happening, Glory Glare pulled Destiny Diesel out of the ring, and that's when we see King Quest grab Saint Sword by the waist, bounce her off the ropes. Glory Glare comes in, hits the gold code breaker onto Saint Sword. Coach grabs her in a less restricted position, and King Quest comes in, hitting the clothesline with a tag team move called a Hair Mary. 1, 2, 3, and still the Wild War Trio Tag Champions, top tier. And that was a really cool sequence. One of the best singles I've seen in a long time. Like that was cool. And of course, just like they did before the show, and see they cut a promo. In my day, I mean, Coach just saying, "Hey, we're still the greatest. We're still the trio tag champions." Blah 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 blah. Bring everybody. Monster Metal. Who cares? We're still the greatest. Well, say their name and they appear. Out comes Monster Metal. They start beating the living crap out of top tier. So much so they start fighting all the way in the back, almost pushing Sylvia Squirrel to the floor. And everybody got to break up the fight. All the idiot referees except for DC because he's cool. But everybody trying to break it up, and that's how we close out the show. That's my review of WoW Season 4, Episode 14. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode. You've seen the episode, you haven't seen it yet, check out YouTube. They got all the matches, all the backstage segments, in-ring promos, and vignettes on YouTube right now as we speak. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a Raw review episode 15 that happened yesterday. It was mainly promos and vignettes. They only had 2 matches on the show, just 2. They were not bad, but you only had two matches on the show. It was none but promos and vignettes. I don't know if I want to talk about that. It was very important. I mean, Genesis was on the show yesterday, and there's that, because I mean I can't go on with Genesis, but like I don't know if I'm gonna be talking about that episode, but we got to talk about episode 15 when that happens, because Genesis with this Kalaki and Speed, man, if you know, you know. Cause we got to talk about that episode. But in the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, tap the bell, and hope you guys had a good weekend. I see you guys later. And yeah, F Ice. So to that time, I'm not gonna do this. It was Black. I'm out.